G'day guys, welcome back. So today we're on the highway and we're heading north. We're on our way to Sandstone Point. We're going to stay at the caravan park for a few nights and catch up with a few mates. So it'll be a nice cruisy little trip. We'll pop over to Bribie for a couple of days. Well, we'll do a couple of day trips over to Bribie and check out a bit of the old history around over there.
I'm super keen to get to Bribie. We've never been up there, and I'm a bit of a history buff. I love to find anything to do with history. I've made Nigel drive around plenty of times, around and around, looking for like a random grave.
Gravestones.
So I'm excited to see this, being that it's so close to home and we've never actually been. So
Yeah, it's always the things that are close to you that you always miss out on.
But the car's packed up,
Yeah.
full. It's completely full. We definitely have to work on that. What we pack and how we pack it before Cape York. So it's not decked out on the inside at all, this car. It's literally just a normal wagon. So we'll get some drawers and stuff for it before Cape York. But we've got the
rooftop on and we've got the roof rack on. So a little bit more camping spec.
Yeah, it's a bit of crap weather today. So we brought the bottom rooftop, the bottom tent for the rooftop, so that if we need to hide out, we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be a good little weekend. And apparently this caravan park up here is one of the best in Queensland. It's got a heap of facilities, and we've got quite a few kids with us this weekend, so it should be fun.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good weekend.
Cool.
Morning guys, so last night we got in about 3:30, 4 o'clock, did a bit of setup, had a little bit of rain around, so we just chilled out and had a couple of beers and had an early night.
Played country trivia.
Played with country trivia. So today we're heading over to Bribie. We left Sandstone Point Caravan Park early this morning. We've come over, we've had to pick up an SD card. Someone may have forgot to pack the SD cards. That's alright.
Oopsie.
And yeah, so we'll go find our way around and see what we can find over on the island. I remember coming over here as a kid, but it's a very big, built up island. Beck was expecting us to drive onto Fraser Island.
Fraser or Morton, but we'll see what it has. We had our first night in the rooftop last night. We've decided after staying in it for one night, we will be upgrading to a double rooftop because Ali is about the size of 4 human men taking up space. So we're definitely going to upgrade to a double rooftop. That'll go on the wagon for now, and then we'll go on to the 6-wheeler.
So we are at Ocean Beach access track. We'll come through and we'll head up to Freshwater Creek, first lagoon, and then Norfolk Creek, second lagoon.
But it looks
Just
like
about as far as we can go.
then you can come off and go through here.
Have to come up. So I don't know if that's accessible through there. And we'll head up here.
Well, let's go see what we can find. The track onto the beach was quite easy. We had a fair bit of rain, so it was quite hard. But even in the soft, I don't think it would be that difficult if you are just a beginner to four-wheel driving. It's definitely somewhere that you could look at going to have a go. We only did a little bit of beach exploring on the first day, as we heard from our friends that they had arrived at Sandstone, so we headed back, spent the afternoon around the pool and enjoyed the company of our friends. But as you can see, the facilities of Sandstone are fantastic. They have a games room, pool, tennis court, full equipped gym. This is just a few little clips of what was around the park, but there's a lot more once you go exploring around.
Interesting. Righto guys, so another awesome night at Sandstone Point. We've just pulled back down onto the beach here at I think it's Ocean Beach. We'll jump on, we've just deflated the tyres. And now we're gonna just waiting for everyone else to rock up, and then we're gonna make our way up the beach and see what we can see.
After driving down the beach for a little bit, we came across the first freshwater inlet. The kids were already over being in the car, so we stopped here for a while. The kids had a swim, Aaliyah had a play in the sand for the first time, and the boys had a play with the drone. So that was pretty cool, learning some new things about how to use the drone from our friends. After this, we got back in the car and went up and saw the wall bunkers. To the northern end of Bribie and seen the wall bunkers up there, which were pretty cool. A little bit of Australian history. Unfortunately though, they are a bit trashed. The graffiti up there and a bit of rubbish around and stuff, which is sad that people just can't enjoy it and leave it how it is. But so we're headed back south down the beach now.
Yeah, we were going to take the inland track, but a couple in the convoy, did a few standard cars, and apparently the track's a bit rough and takes a fair while, so no dramas with that. We've currently got an incoming tide and we're just going to chase it out to the end of the beach. We managed to get the drone up and get a few cool pics. We'll drop them in.
And go back and enjoy happy hour.
Yeah, got a bit of happy hour, some live music and a few drinks. Cook up a nice feed for dinner.
And this was the end of our trip. We spent 3 days here. Nigel finished packing up and went for a quick drive round close to where we were camped to show you a little bit of what the campsites are like. While I took Aaliyah for a swim just to tire her out a little bit before we put her in the car for the hour drive home. It was a really good weekend and we definitely will be back.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's our last 3 days at Sandstone Point Holiday Resort. Popped over to Bribie, a couple little trips up the beach. We're currently pulling back onto the M1, unfortunately, but was an awesome little trip. Awesome park, something different. We don't normally do that kind of camping.
Heaps of facilities for kids. Aaliyah's still a little bit young to take advantage of it, but we did have some older kids with us and they just absolutely loved it. But if you want to head there, make sure you book in advance. It's booked out for 6 to 8 months, so yeah, it's definitely a plan to go thing, not a spare of the moment thing.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, share, let your mates know.